Welcome to Jones News, your news provider. 11-year-old is shot in drive-by, mourns the loss of two relatives. Please remember to share, like, subscribe, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily uploads.
What type of truck that?
Ask that, and new fire truck will fall out of man in the bush go out, fire. A new fire truck, man. Then go bush go out, fireman, and they make fire surround the truck and get the truck a blood clot fire sample. If Falmouth fire truck go out, fire cane piece and see what become right there. Then I truck this burn out.
Hi guys, it's your girl MJ. Welcome back. Enough love, enough blessing, enough respect, enough appreciation. But before I go into the major story of today, M0URN, a 28-year-old man who was arrested and charged in June of 2020 for illegal possession of not one but two firearms and ammunition, has been set free by the courts. It was determined that Garrick was not guilty after statements from the police who arrested him were contradicted by statements uttered by members of the Jamaica Defence Force who were present as part of a joint patrol team. What makes some of them police have to lie so? So according to his lawyer, M0URN, he denied the allegations against his client, which were that on Saturday, June 6, 2020, his client was seen with a bag, and upon seeing the police military team, it's alleged that he dropped the bag and ran. The bag was searched and two firearms found inside. Again, I said not one but two. However, when Martin asked for the statements from the members of the Jamaica Defence Force who were on the operation out with the police account, it's a totally different story. Totally different story, so I guess I know. The case had to be dropped against Garrick, and Garrick was set free. Yes, what happens when people tell lie? You see him, so then they tell lie upon that the man upon the bike, you know, even though I never added in brethren gun. But when they can't hold the correct person, then just tell lie upon somebody else. It is so sad. But anyway, this man, even if it was his guns, he get a second chance at life. So I hope he make use of that opportunity. And our next story. Can you imagine a young lady, 14-year-old, was beaten for having a boyfriend? So a 42-year-old man told the court that he beat his 14-year-old niece because he was told that she had run off with a man. I don't think beating is the correct way to deal with that, but I saw him want to deal with it, unfortunately. So the man pleaded guilty to charges relating to assault, occasioning bodily harm, and the malicious destruction of property, and is set to be sentenced on June 28 in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court. So according to the complainant, on May 6, her uncle used a piece of board to hit her on her arms, legs, and across her back, causing her to suffer pain and swelling. Me know, said the uncle disappointed and I'm upset if she really run off with a man, but uncle, you can't deal with it that way, the brethren. Because if you lick one pitney and you cause swelling, that is child abuse. The complainant's cell phone was also said to be damaged. The teen, accompanied by her mother, reported the matter to the police. In his defense, the uncle said that told the court that he was forced to discipline her because he had reason to believe she was involved in adult activities. Me understand, say yes, a 14-year-old, and if you go take him book and pencil time, but you can't beat her for that, because that uncle gonna make sure go out there, because, you know, say friend, then feel so them a big somebody, then feel so nobody enough to talk to them, but you have to find other ways of getting around. You can't beat him for left mark uncle, that wrong. So the uncle said she run away with her man, and her mother said, "I must beat her when she come back." No, the same mother will carry the picnic gas station now. The uncle said, the mother tell her, said, when she come back home, if he beat her. Me talk to her and see a man come out of a tree. He tell the court that he use a piece of stick to beat her, and no borders was mentioned in the complainant statement. So after your daughter run away, and you tell your brother, say when she come back home, get her a nice bus ass. Yes, he beat her maybe a little bit too hard. But then you pick her up and carry her station. After you, if that is the truth, after you tell himself he bust her ass. So he said that the cell phone was also destroyed in the process. So Parish Judge Laurie Ann Cole Montague told the Manningsville resident that his sentence would be in the form of compensation to the client, but that not sound too bad. So it seems as if you will not be sentenced to jail time, but maybe sentenced to maybe buy back the phone and pay the medical bills and all of that. So both the accused and his niece were ordered to be present in court on the next appearance date. We can't beat them. I pick nowadays left man, you know. That no work. We have to find other ways of getting around to them because me I tell us some of them. Oh Jesus. And in the final story, a pin will have to be inserted in the leg. Listen to this. Of an 11-year-old girl from Southside, Central Kingston. 11-year-old. In order for her to be able to walk properly. 11-year-old baby, you know. The child was shot during another senseless drive-by shooting in the now volatile area 2 weeks ago. Them shoot the little baby girl. Them said the little girl get shot in her right foot. 2 shots in her right foot and 1 in her left foot. Seriously? But the doctor them said the one in the right foot is the serious one. Now this poor little girl was shot on her way to a shop for go buy something. More or less maybe for go buy some feet or buy something for dinner. But the worst part about this is that this little girl, apart from the fact that she was shot, 3 shots, and will never be able to walk properly again because of them little nasty thugs who the hoodlums them with us a walk on the place and us a create mayhem and havoc. She's grieving the loss of 2 relatives. Her uncle was shot and killed in March. Listen, you know, her uncle was shot and killed in March following an early morning drive-by shooting in the community. So the uncle was shot and killed in a drive-by shooting. I know them come and shoot the baby also in a drive-by shooting. I want to them people, the heartless people, man, them people that just drive on the place and just fire wildly because you over that side and me over this side and you two away at war. You can imagine nonsense. No, the uncle's mother was in hospital at the time. And when she heard about the death of her son, the poor woman have a heart attack and died. So she not only lose her uncle, but she lose her grandmother. How kind of madness this? So as I said, the 11-year-old was on her way to buy food at a shop when she was shot. And this happened in Southside. And we know we have been following Southside, the same Tel Aviv, Lincoln Avenue. It's just mad. It is just mad every day. One resident say every night and every day I just pay shot. People can't live in their house in a peace. You can't walk on the road in a peace. You can't walk on the road. How can a society this we live in? I know the worst thing about all of this, when you check out the age of the little boy them, 13, 15, 16, 18, 19, 21. So like a rogue rats. We can't even wash them underwear properly or walk around and just take people's life left, right, and center and just create mayhem and just create havoc. In the right. So they ask the police, them say, police and soldier, do we a beg or no? You know, come in and do something about this. Because it's not everybody, because them come from Southside and everybody bad, you know. And because them come from Tel Aviv and not everybody bad, and because them come from Tivoli and everybody bad, but some people don't have anywhere else to go. That is the life that they know and they don't have anywhere else to go. And some people, of course, you know, so much people are afraid to trust the police to tell them exactly what them know. So the 2 warring gangs, Genocide and Darkside, I know you have heard about them. They were the same ones that the police was involved with after the shooting out by Harborview, where the police nearly hit the car out there with them. It's just crazy. Mr. Prime Minister, very silent. Dr. Horace Strong, very silent. We have not tried a peep out of any one of them to say this is what we are going to do. Then put in ZOZOs, really a work. Then want to go back to SOEs that never really work either. But something needs to be done because this not get out of hand. It has gotten out of hand and people's lives are in danger. Citizens are in danger. A lot of people are in the inner city communities because them don't see a way out. And everybody in the inner city worthless. Yeah, people in the inner city who want good for themselves, but they are just caught up. Sometimes they want one job and they go somewhere and nobody want to employ them because of them address. You know, so the people are suffering right across the island. I said we want to come out of our house and look left and look right and look off left again and just run across the road like say a vehicle come or it just crazy. We can't live like this. This don't make no sense. How we live so? Mr. Prime Minister promised us that yes, we're going to sleep with our windows and our doors open. And instead of the windows and the doors open, we have to put on more burglar bar and we have to put on an alarm or we have to try to find money for buy camera. You understand me? Some of we want to get gun, we can't get it. But it is a sad, sad, sad society we are in. So again, it's a girl, MJ, frustrated and fed up, but guess what? We have to do what we have to do now, sir. Blessings, peace, and love. Talk to you tomorrow. Jones News, your news provider. Please remember, subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily uploads.